I want to ask you that, have you ever missed someone who is still standing right in front of you? Not because they moved away, not because they disappeared, not because anything else bad, but because they changed. You know what? A friend of mine once told me that a story I think many people gonna relate and understand. The thing is, she had a cousin who was her favorite person growing up. Whenever there was a family gathering, they would spend the whole day together. They played games, they laughed at things nobody else found funny. That sounds good, right? They even shared their secrets, they annoyed each other, and somehow every family event felt special because he was there. Of course, but back then, she never thought about losing that bond. Oh my god, that hurts, that really hurts. You know, when we're children, we think the people around us will stay the same forever. We don't realize that people grow up, people change, and sometimes they change in ways we never expected. As these years has passed, things slowly became really different. Not overnight, not all at once, just little by little. You know what? The conversation became really shorter. The jokes became fewer. The excitement disappeared. At first, she thought she was imagining it. But, bro, maybe he was having a bad day. Maybe he was busy. Maybe she was overthinking. But then she started noticing something else, the energy he no longer had for her was still there for other people. I mean, the bond she used to have with him, that bond is no longer between them. But the same bond he is maintaining with someone else, other cousins. That was so hard to watch, you know. He even laughed with them, he spent time with them, he seemed interested in their stories. And every time she saw that, a question appeared in her mind like, what happened to us? That question followed her for years and years. What happened to us? Was it something I did? Did I say something wrong? Did I become boring? It's like she's doubting herself. Like, did I become unimportant? The hardest part wasn't the distance. The hardest part was never getting an answer. Oh my god. Because when you ask someone if everything is okay, most people will simply say yes, even when something has clearly changed here. And that's exactly what happened with her. Everything looked normal on the surface, but deep down, nothing felt the same anymore. It hurts. One day, she said me that during her family gathering, she sat quietly watching him laughing and playing with other cousins. Everyone else probably thought it was a normal moment, but for her, it felt really different. Because she wasn't just watching him, she was watching a version of their friendship that no longer existed. Oh my god. That was so. I felt so sorry for her, you know. She kept thinking, that used to be us. We used to laugh like that. Oh, we used to talk like that. We used to be close like that, right? Am I right? Like that. And suddenly she realized something really painful. Sometimes people don't live your life. They simply stop choosing you the way they once did. Oh my god. And there is nothing you can do about it. Really guys, we can't do anything about that. For a long time she thought she had feelings for him. Maybe she said she liked him. Maybe she had a crush on him. Maybe that was why it hurt so much. That's what I said. But after thinking about it for years, she discovered the truth. She discovered the truth that she didn't want a relationship with him. She didn't want him to be her boyfriend. She didn't even need him to like her back. But she said she was clear that she liked him, but she don't want him to like her back. She didn't even need him to like her back. What she wanted was much simpler, that she wanted her friend back. She wanted that bond, that connection back. She wanted the feelings of being important to someone who once made her feel seen. And that's when she learned a lesson that many people learn too late. Sometimes we think we are in love with a person, but in reality, we are in love with a memory. Yet it's so hard to realize we are attached to a chapter of our life. We are attached to a version of someone that no longer exists. And because of that, we spend years waiting, right? Waiting for them to become who they used to be, waiting for things to go back to normal, waiting for a conversation that never happens. waiting for a friendship that has already ended. Friend and the truth is, not every relationship ends with a fight. Some relationships simply fade away, like no villain, no betrayal, no dramatic goodbye, just distance, silence, and change. And change can hurt more than rejection. Because rejection gives you an answer, right? But change leaves you wondering, like, why? Eventually, she stopped trying to chase her old memories. She stopped trying to force conversations, which was, she said, it's so hard to move on, even we are just cousins. Yeah, I can understand her feelings. She stopped trying to earn attention from someone who wasn't giving it freely. Not because she stopped caring, but because she finally
close, but people can go from people you know to people you don't. And what hurts the most is people can go from people you know to people you don't.